Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Divyanka and I'm a doctor of pharmacy here in the US. I'm living my best professional life and I'm here to help you live your best and most productive life. I wanted to start this video off by sharing something exciting. I had some fun with Photoshop and actually released some merch designs. So if you guys are interested, the link is down below. I have a few different designs all kind of revolving pharmacy and I thought they were fun designs. I'm actually wearing one of them right now. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out the link down in the description bar below. Alright, so today I'm talking about organizations you should join while you're in pharmacy school if you're interested in a career in the pharmaceutical industry. Now, there can kind of be endless options to this and every organization has its benefits. And moreover, it of course depends on what your institution, your school, your program actually offers. But I'm going to talk about what was offered to me at my school, or in one of the instances, something I made available to myself to then be a part of to grow within the organization. Again, this is catered specifically towards working in the pharmaceutical industry because that's something I was striving towards while I was in school. So I made it a point to be a part of certain organizations that would kind of help me with that vision. So I wanted to share that information. There aren't too many on the list actually, but again, I just wanted to share what I know. All right, so the first organization is one that most of us have heard of. It is IPho, which stands for the Industry Pharmacist Organization. Now, this is the first organization that everyone thinks of when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry, and of course, that holds a lot of weight. I think that they're one of the most helpful organizations for pharmacy students who are wanting to, again, pursue a career in the pharmaceutical industry. I would say that a career within the pharmaceutical industry as a PharmD is actually still pretty rare, so these resources are definitely hard to come by, and IPho does a great job putting every single thing in one place. Now, my tips with IPho is to make full use of the organization. You pay the annual fee to be a part of the organization, and so don't let it just be so that IPho can nicely sit on your resume, but actually be a part of it. Get involved, whether it's on your campus, within IPho specifically, or otherwise. Actually do work towards the organization, get involved. At a national level, IPho actually does have a lot of ways that you can be involved, so look them up, whether it's being a part of their internship, whether it's being part of the IPho e-board at your campus. Again, there are many opportunities there, but actually be a part of it. Make use of your membership. Along with being involved, actually use the resources that they have on their website. They have a great job search engine. They have great resources to help students wherever they are in their student and pharmaceutical career. They have internships. They have stories of individual people on their website who have been successful in the pharmaceutical industry. Again, it's endless, but actually make use of the resources. And this is something that I was guilty of. I was just a part of the organization and didn't do as much as I could within it. So looking back, that's definitely something that I would do. And I definitely recommend, if you're a student right now, to really, again, utilize everything that they offer. The next organization I want to mention is ISPE, and this stands for the International Society for Pharmaceutical Engineering. I know it's a mouthful and I know it sounds intimidating, but I promise you it's not. So I actually found ISPE through another pharmacy school in Boston. My school didn't have a chapter, and when I found them, I was really intrigued. The first time I actually went to one of their events, it was at the big Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts, and it was both a product show and a whole talking event, networking event, and they had other resources for young professionals, and I was pretty much blown away by the whole event. Not only did I have a good time, but I actually saw the potential of all these resources that this organization could offer me. My school didn't have a chapter of this organization at our campus, so I actually proposed to bring this onto campus. It was a little stressful at the time. There was a lot of work. I had to create my own e-board. I had to bring people on. I had to convince everyone to be a part of this organization, but honestly, looking back, it was so worth it. I think the greatest thing about this organization is that it mimics kind of the environment that you would actually be in within a company in the pharmaceutical industry. And I mean that in terms of diversity of backgrounds. So when you're working in the pharmaceutical industry, you're not only surrounded by PharmDs. Honestly, you'll probably be surrounded by more non-PharmDs than PharmDs at a job in the pharmaceutical industry. So in that way, this organization really mimics that. This organization is not only open to PharmDs, but honestly anyone in the life sciences field. Now this is really helpful because again, it helps you in terms of exposure to other people people and other backgrounds, which again will make you more comfortable in the environment of a pharmaceutical company, but it also helps in terms of the amount of resources this organization provides. Because they're encompassing more backgrounds, they're able to provide more resources and they're able to be substantiated by more organizations financially. So overall, for those two reasons, having good resources and having an organization where people within come from diverse academic backgrounds, I think this organization is well worth it. Now, my third recommendation for joining an organization on campus would actually be any other clinical pharmacy organization. Now, this is just my opinion, but you are in pharmacy school, and what you bring to the table as a PharmD a lot of times is not only that pharmaceutical knowledge, but the clinical knowledge that comes along with it. So I think it's well worth your time to be part of an organization where you're utilizing those clinical skills, or that's kind of more what the organization talks and works about, because again, you're going to expose yourself to different kinds of people, to different kinds of work, and that diversity in your background will honestly help substantiate your other experiences for future experiences. So for instance, I was a part of ISPE, and that I think again opened a lot of doors for me. So you can kind of go through the other clinical organizations and take your pick, but my overall advice would just be to be a part of one of them. Now, those three are my only three recommendations. Again, personally, my school didn't have many options, and this is all that I was part of during my academic years, but I do think it's well worth the conversation and pointing out the two that I think are important. Overall, I do really want to say that don't just join organizations in school and college for the sole purpose of just being a part of organizations to list on your resume. Actually be a part of them. Take part in events, run for e-board positions. Again, you're putting in time to something, so it might as well be worth it. Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Actually be a part of it, make a difference, and in return actually receive substantial experience from being a part of this organization. So that was a super short video. I hope it was informative, and of course, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I say this in every single video, but more and more of you have actually been reaching out, engaging, commenting, sharing, and it honestly motivates me a lot to see that and then to create more videos. It's really helpful to see what's helpful to you guys and what's not, and that's the whole purpose behind this. I just want to be helpful to you guys, so let me know what's helpful, what's not. If you ever have anything you want more information on, let me know and I'd be happy to make a video about it. You guys have been great so far, so please don't stop, and just know that I really appreciate it. That's it for this one, and as always, you guys will see me in the next video.